What up?
Hey, hey. What's going on, Mike?
Oh man, you know it. Back home finally, and
That,
know,
feel, that feels good, huh?
yeah, it feels real good, brother. Out here with my dogs, man. Got me a little cigar.
There you go.
Got me a couple of beers.
I got my cold beer right here.
Uh-oh. I don't hear this little son of a gun. Hold on a sec. Damn, I'm gonna have to put y'all in. There you go. I'm about to have to stop her.
We got Judge Webb in the house.
Oh, I need to go to the comments. Judge Webb, what's happening, brother? Mike, not a bad twosome for a Saturday. There you go, man. There you go. Grab your beers, grab your bourbon, grab your cigar, man, and let's get this thing lit, man. You know, it's my first day back. Yeah, there you go. Grab your Copenhagen or whatever, your chew or whatever you got, and right. Let's hang out for about an hour or something, man. I'm not going to go long because I don't have my battery on this tablet tends to drain pretty fast. Even when I have it plugged into the charger, when I'm on the StreamYard, it drains the crap out of it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm on my back porch finally, man. It's not really too. I mean, it's humid, but it's not too bad. I don't have COVID.
Thank goodness.
So I just want to chill out. Just want to chill out. Daughter's wedding yesterday was just starting to relax again. I hear you, man. Well, if it's any consolation, man, I've been up. I've had 2 hours of sleep. I take that back. I slept on the plane. So I probably got, let's just say let's round up 4 hours of sleep in the past 36 hours.
That's rough.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm running on natural endorphins right now. I mean, I took a shower when I got here. It revived me. Drank a Red Bull.
That's what happened to me when I flew up to Wisconsin, man. I got hung up at that Atlanta airport, and it was midnight the next night before I was able to get any sleep. I'd been up, I don't even know how many hours. It was a lot.
Yeah.
What's up, Alton?
Yep. Oh, Alton in the house. I'm trying to share this. Oh, there we go. Bam. Yeah, Alton, what's going on, my brother? I'm home. I'm thawing. Guess what I'm thawing out, Alton? Guess what I'm thawing out right now? I bet you'll never guess it, Alton. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm getting it ready, man. Getting it ready. But
Jeff Rice has been texting me back and forth. He's bitching about that Traeger he got.
He said, hey, if you want to, you can share the link to him. If he wants to come on, he can. I don't know if he got anything planned.
He's shooting a video.
Okay. Oh, that's why he's complaining.
I told him, I said, give him hell, man. Give him hell.
Hell yeah. Quint, what's up, Quint? I'm home.
He's talking about the Traeger. He said, yep, Busch Light cans is in this fella's future. Talking about the grill.
Yeah, I bet. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna fire me up a good old stogie, and let's see what else. What other kind of doodads we got in here? Oh, we can put a little logo up there, I guess. We'll go with that. All right, comments.
Everybody, their brothers text me if you're hearing that dinging.
Oh man, mine constantly goes off. I don't know. I don't pay it no mind most of the time, unless it's somebody that just catches my eye,
Dog probably says Thor.
Yep, that's right.
Is that what you're cooking?
That's what I'm thawing out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wants to do. I don't know. I mean, I really hadn't heard much from CJ. I really don't know CJ all that much, but I like watching his channel.
About Mama and Papa. That CJ.
No, CJ cooks. He does all the ninja foodies and stuff like that
out in
here lately.
California.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of in a little group chat. It's not very active, but I know everybody's got their own schedules and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook, man, and I'm gonna have it banked. So, Alton, if you're still here, if you're still listening, I'm gonna cook it the way that I told you I was gonna cook it, and I'll have it banked. And whenever you want to come out with that little collab, I mean, hell, even if it's just me and you, I mean, whatever, it's cool, you know. And we'll put it out. Regardless, I'm gonna put it out, and you know, it'd be cool to have it. I know that I know Alton. I know he's still a couple of weeks away from probably producing any videos. So he said that the other day. So I'll probably just cook it, have it banked. It'll just be there. There's plenty of time. I got plenty of stuff to cook. I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? And I've seen the final vid. Yeah. Actually, I think I watched all three of them. Look, they were all great videos. All great videos. I think, I'm no expert or anything like that, so I'm not going to critique anybody. They were all great, man. To the point that I'm not going to release my vote until the very last day. That's when I'm releasing my vote. I've got to let this marinate, man. They was good videos, man.
They were good. I watched all three of them this morning back to back. I watched John first, then I watched Rick, then I watched 805.
See, I did it the opposite. I watched Rick's first, then I watched 805's, then I watched John's. And John's out there representing the South, bro. So I was like,
I thought about that, but then again, I said, you know what? I got to go with who I think did the best. I ain't gonna let that sway my vote just because he's in the South.
I really
first,
I
said I probably would, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go with who I honestly think. And I know it's not a video contest, but I'm going all the way around the overall cook. And I watched very closely, just like what each and everybody did. And I cringed at a few of them the way they were preparing, like some of them sides, which I don't think the sides is supposed to count.
No, yeah, he specifically said don't show making the sides.
They've been better off not really preparing the side, just show them in the
I wouldn't have done that, man. I would. I mean, but it is what it is.
One of them sides like, holy crap, man! Ain't no way I can eat that the way you got it. I ain't gonna say what it was, but it looked like, woo, boy, that'd be overpowering as heck. But maybe not. Maybe time it all sweated out or whatever, it's fine. I don't know. But
Judge. Well, Rick, he definitely did. Matter of fact, we're in a group. We're in a big group chat in IG, and I've always been a pretty good creative writer, doing poems and stuff like that, all that good stuff. And I wrote this big thing, and I was basically bashing on everybody, but at the same time giving everybody kudos, like all in the same way. It was just a way to poke fun and have fun with it, whatever, hopefully nobody got their feelings hurt over. I thought it was hilarious. A lot of other people thought it was funny, but I said, looks like Rick, what did I say? I said it looked like Rick rented the studio of Rachel Ray for the day, and and flew to Canada and put Last Request Barbecue in a headlock till he gave him his production crew. And I said little stupid stuff about everybody, and I said something. Oh man, I don't want to mess it up, but I said all kinds. It was hilarious though. It was
805,
hilarious.
he's the one that did the suckling pig on the Kanka.
Yeah,
Little Rick.
805. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that was one thing I said. I said 805 went to the 90s MTV, went to the Headbangers Ball and bought his pig because that pig was headbanging the whole time. He tried, man. You seen he tried. He had probes and stuff in there trying to keep that head from, bobbing all over the place. But
that Kanka will hold up to 25 pounds.
Oh yeah, man.
Boy,
I was surprised.
He was pushing that. He was pushing it.
Yeah, that thing, it looked good, man. That skin looked crispy. He pulled that skin back, and I was surprised it finished in the time that it did.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about rotisserie. I haven't really done any rotisserie cooking, so I don't know. Oh yeah, and then that was what I said about John. I said in the chat, I was like,
that was funny.
I said, and then John over here representing Alabama, building a conca with what did I say? I said with zip ties, duct tape, and a plate. What did I say? A Playtel Kids 3 and up drill. I was like, over here building conkers. I was like, man. I kind of made poke fun at everybody. You know what I mean? Mo said he knows who he's voting for. That's what's up. What's up, Mo, man? What's happening, brother? Let's see. I saw what you say. Yeah, I seen it too.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? You don't think that was a little too much, Alton? I do. Woo. I don't know if it's what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say what I'm talking about, but it just made me like, oh no, give me some drink quick.
The color on that pig was tight. Yeah, it was, man. Yeah. It was. It had a beautiful color.
Yeah, it did. It looked good. The way the camera angle was, that pig looked this long, and that Weber, it's like the fire went over the whole thing. He's probably rolling that Weber back and forth,
Hey, it turned out though, man. It looked good, man.
Okay, he agrees with me. He agrees with me. He said way too much.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But but at the same time, it was their platter. They fix it the way that they like to fix it. They ain't feeding anybody but their own family. So that just may be the way that they like it.
Well, but you know what they say about competition barbecue. Like if you throw something in the box that doesn't have to be there, they're going to more likely judge that too, and that could count against you. So
that's and that's the reason why I think going further with this competition, having set judges is going to be a game changer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have two polls, man. You can have the crowd favorite, and you can have the judge. The judges. So that way you can still keep the people involved.
Well, all we can go by as spectators and knowing how to cook is really watching every move they make and judge it. It ain't got to be beautiful or what I'm saying. It's really the overall best cook. Now, Rick, you can tell he's a seasoned vet when it comes to this. He's doing this stuff like nobody's business. He's so relaxed and he just kicking it, but that's to be expected. What I'm saying? He's been doing it a while.
Yeah. It all looked great, man. I would have loved to have tasted every bit of everything everybody cooked, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something, man. That old hog head sitting on that platter, sitting there looking up at you.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
That looked good, man. The only thing that was missing was an apple in his mouth.
Yeah, no doubt. That was good looking. That everything he had, man. I don't forget what he called that thing in that glass, but it looked good, whatever it was.
In the glass.
Yeah, it was like a trifle looking thing, with different layers built up.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, looked good.
I don't know what that was. Troy V, you ain't gonna be in my chat talking about no tide now. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, man. Let's see what he say. I thought it was interesting that everybody did a Texas meat and they're cooked, probably would have went outside of the box and did some seafood or something. You know, I mean, it's the videos are out now, so it doesn't matter. But you know, um, John had asked me, he pretty much already had in his head what he was gonna, two of the meats that he was gonna do, and he did them. And I told him that, down here, it's not hard to get. You don't have to get a whole gator, but do a gator tail or something. You know what I mean? Do something like that. Do something that's to our area or something. And I understood where he come from. He did not want to venture away from anything that he didn't already know how to cook, or hadn't already cooked. You know what I mean? And knew the ins and outs of it. So, and I understand. And so I was like, you know what? So I didn't want to peer pressure him or anything into doing something that, what in the hell did I do? Oh, there it is.
Where are you at? Guess if you're from a particular area, that's your time to kind of, let your area shine. It wouldn't have had to been an alligator. It could have still been barbecue, but, like this area is more pork than we are anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we do everything like anybody else, but it's really all about pork. We kind of get our influence from Memphis. And,
pork and chicken, man. Pork and chicken and sausage. There's still a lot of sausage, man. There's still a lot of, you can't walk into a restaurant, a barbecue restaurant down here in Bama, Mississippi, whatever. They're going to have sausage on the menu. But it's, now the restaurants down here are slowly starting to pick up brisket. You're starting to see more and more brisket in these restaurants now. It's starting to get a little more popular. But that's, that is mainly a Texas thing. Well, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's a forever thing in my family, no matter what state I live in, because dude.
Well, the world has gotten smaller with technology and everything, and you got people in other countries cooking stuff that is really American barbecue, regardless where it hails from.
Yeah.
And, so you can figure here in the States, Texas does it too. They're known for their beef and barbecue, for beef and everything, but they do their fair share of pork ribs and they pulled pork and everything else too now. It ain't all one thing. Actually, that's pretty true with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, what I had in my head to do was I was going to do brisket. I was going to do Alabama white sauce chicken.
That would have been a great one.
I was gonna do like I normally do, dunk the chicken, pull it up.
Been a good one.
Yeah, let the sauce drip off, then let it rest. And then instead of and put some, as a garnish, in a little cup or whatever. But then I was going to have I was gonna do pulled pork as well. But for my sides, I wanted to do like char grilled oysters, like an appetizer type side, with maybe some spinach to give it a little pop of color, kind of like what do they call that? When you put spinach and cheese on that char grilled oyster, that's a Rockefeller.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a couple of other things, little sides that I do, but man, you talk about.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know, man. I like I said. I mean, I told John in the beginning. I was like, yeah, man. Bama's got to win. I'm voting for you. You got my vote, regardless. And then I kind of recanted that and told everybody on live. I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna judge solely on technique and presentation.
Yeah.
And that's where I've been at. Do I want John to win? Hell yeah, I want John to win. I want Bama to take it home. But I can't right now. I mean, I don't even know who I'm going to vote for. I really don't. I haven't voted. I'm probably going to watch them videos a couple more times.
Easy. I'll tell you that. I've done voted, but it took me a little while to sit there and just think about each one and what faults did I see with the ones I watched. I had to base it on that. But Troy B was right that John did have a Alabama white sauce. He didn't. I don't think he dunked the whole chicken all like it's done there at Big Bob Gibson's, but he did make sauce. I watched it.
Yeah. He made a good sauce. Let's see, John did. Yeah, he used the Alabama white sauce.
Yeah,
but
did.
See but Troy, see, down here in Bama, most places when you order Alabama, I mean, you basically got to tell them not to dunk your chicken in it, that you just want the white sauce on the side, because 9 times out of 10 you get a Alabama white sauce chicken. When that bird comes off, before it rests, they take that son of a bitch by the legs and they dunk it in a big vat of white sauce.
Why they do that?
Huh?
Do you know why they do that?
Yes.
It does 2 things.
It holds in the moisture. It locks in the moisture, so the moisture can't run.
It gives it that vinegar pop that it needs after all that smoking. But it also helps stop the cooking to where it don't sit there and overcook. Yeah,
because that sauce is, kind of cool. But the fact that what's cool is even if you made the sauce kind of thick, once you dunk that hot burning ass chicken in there and you pick it up and you put it on a wire rack to cool down and finish resting or whatever, man, it's so thin, and it just looks like a glaze, just like a beautiful,
it kind of runs off of it.
Yeah.
But I heard that out of the man's mouth himself. Chris Lilly, the guy that runs Big Bob Gibson's, he was on that Moonshiner Smoke Ring, and I think it was chapter 4, they did that chicken thing, and he was one of the judges, and they showed some highlights from Big Bob Gibson's, and they showed dunking that chicken in there. Actually, they had a fork that they dunked it in there with, a big old long fork.
Hell yeah.
He was explaining why they do that,
Troy V saying George's platter, he liked George's platter, but I agree, man. I think everybody should have done something, which, John did. I mean, he did the Alabama white sauce. So, but I think everybody should have done something that was, specific to your region. And if you're in Texas, I don't just mean brisket. I mean, there's a lot of great sausage makers comes out of Texas, man.
Sausage, beef ribs,
beef ribs, like short ribs, or even the chuck short ribs.
Anything beef, really,
But yeah, man. I mean,
but they do more than that. Texas does everything just like anybody else, but they're known for the beef, though.
I mean,
that's what Texas barbecue is when you think of Texas barbecue.
I probably would have lost my mind and just wouldn't even watched any of the other videos if I would have seen a whole cow head.
Yeah,
for sure.
I did that whole cow head here a while back. And that thing didn't do no views hardly. That was one of the worst videos I've done. Nobody wanted to watch it. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, Troy, that white sauce, it was a very simple white sauce. I actually have one myself. I need to redo because I actually added a little bit too much mustard in it, but I actually add mustard, apple cider vinegar, it's mayonnaise. I use a little bit of soy, a little bit of Worcestershire or Worcestershire sauce, whatever you want to call it, CJ, what's happening? And I use, black pepper, salt, and I just, and I black pepper and salt to taste. I put a little more black pepper than I do anything, but I at least put enough salt in there that you get that little bit of twang. You can still, on top of the already twang that you're gonna get from that apple cider vinegar. But
hey, do you put horseradish in yours?
I do put horseradish in mine. I do. Yes, sir.
Hey, Mike, yes, I got you something saved here. This is your bag when you get here.
Hell yeah. You kiss that little old wife of yours, because if you don't, I'm going to. I want that, man. My mouth been watering for that.
That's some good stuff. I swear to God, I think we're gonna start selling it, man.
I think you could, man. I think you could.
For anybody curious, that is a salted caramel bourbon pecan brittle. That stuff is fire. I mean, seriously. Yeah. I want you to taste it and let me know what you think.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, man.
That's better than store bought anything I ever bought in the way of brittle.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, have you ever been to Savannah, Georgia?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't recall it. No, I was thinking of Charleston, South Carolina. I've been through there
Yeah,
more than
Savannah,
once.
man. Downtown River Street, man. It's it's old cobblestone. It's right on the river, man.
Yeah.
Big boats going by, everything. It's just a bunch of. It's so much history down there, man. But I lived there for 13 years, so um, there's so many candy shops, brittle shops, and they're sitting there making it all right there in front of you. Saltwater taffy. They
Oh
still got
yeah.
the old machine from the 1800s that's just sitting there pulling it
Yeah.
and doing
Yeah.
all this and cutting it and shooting it out and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff, man. I mean, it's awesome, man. It's been it's been about 5 years. I need to go back and visit again.
You ever been to
But
that candy shop up there in the Smoky Mountains where they make that taffy?
I
That's
haven't,
pretty cool.
man. I
It's right there
haven't.
it's right there in Gatlinburg.
Yeah,
Old Smoky Mountain Candy Store or something like that. They
yeah,
actually got a website. I thought about ordering some. I ain't had none of that stuff in years.
I would love to go up to. I would love to go to Gatlinburg. I need to make
Yeah,
that happen.
we've been up
I'd love to
there.
do that.
I haven't been up there in a long, long time, but when I was a teenager in my 20s, I know I made at least 3 trips up there,
What's happening, Tom? Let's see. It's easy for me to criticize, which I'm not doing by any
Laffy
means,
Taffy.
but I've never made video, so my hats off. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, man, uh, I can't vote right now, man. I don't know who. I don't know, and I hate it because I told John I'm
What you
going to
need
vote
to do
for
is
him.
watch them again and watch them again, and really, if you really want to get it right, and take notes if you have to, and have a score,
Hmm.
score them on different things that they do, then do it that way. If you're
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because I am that undecided, man. It's like, and I don't want to go off based off video production either.
No, you can't do that.
You know what I
Even
mean?
though
Because
Rick
that
did
can
do a
steer you
great
away.
job
That
with
can
his
kind of
video,
block
but
you.
yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah,
No,
that can kind of
you
block
gotta
you.
you gotta pay attention to what they're actually doing. How they prepared
Yep.
it. That's what it's really all
Yeah.
about.
And the fact that Rick, he's got his own seasonings.
Yeah,
He used his own seasonings. What would have thrown it over the top is if he would have put the seasonings that he used instead of using it straight out the bottle. He could have had the bottle right there. This is my seasoning. This is what we're going to use, but I'm not using it out the shaker. I'm going to show y'all. I'm not going to show you my secret ingredients, but we're going to
yeah.
make it from scratch. Put each ingredient on there first. That would have been so dope.
Oh yeah.
But let's see out that. But Rick, he did his thing, man. He showed his ass in that video, man. Everybody did. I don't know. And see, here's another thing. Look, I don't want to vote in the way that my mind is right now because of lack of sleep, this and that. Whenever let's see, we have till I'm wanting to say Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning. So with them dropping it today, they get an extra day, So I will probably vote Tuesday night. That's when I'm going to vote. Let's see, what do you say? Think I looked at the overall cook, but at the end of the day, I look at the final product, yes, and what is most appealing to me. Yes, exactly. Let's see, Russ is right. Got to pay attention to the details. Yep. Rick hired Google to film his video. Hey, Joe, you see what I put in the chat, though? I thought it was funny. I hope I didn't hurt nobody's feelings because I kind of bombed on everybody, but gave everybody they flowers at the same time. That shit was hilarious to me. What's going on, Lance?
Lance.
Cost him 15,000. Yeah, that's not counting the plane ticket he took to Canada to put last request in a headlock and steal his fucking production. That shit was hilarious. Lance, how you doing? Yeah, Lance, how you feeling, man? I know you was under the weather, brother. I hope you're doing good, man. I'm sorry I probably passed that shit on to you over a live or something. I don't know. Color of Rick's video was so banging. Yeah, it was. It was. But hey, you know, it was, brother. Hey, I was trying. Hey, if you got an IG, bro, I need you to. We got to get up. We got to talk about this. And Russ, if you want to get into it as well, we was talking the other night on his live. You know, he was talking about he does his gumbo kind of similar to mine, and we may try to do a little gumbo collab, man. So I don't know if that's something you may be interested in or not. I know you don't really do too many collabs, but
Well, the reason why is I always got a lot of other stuff already
mm-hmm,
planned out that I
mm-hmm,
want to do, you know, and
yeah,
I haven't done a gumbo since that one I did years. I mean, seriously, I don't think I've even made one since then, like 8 years ago. And I used to make gumbo every year, but this YouTube channel prevents me from doing things annually like I used to do because I just never get the time to do it. But
yeah,
that's one of my fortes, man, is gumbo. But
yeah,
that I should redo it because that video did great way back then when my channel was pretty small, you know. But
yeah, yeah. I think my gumbo did pretty good, man. Let me see. I think it did.
I don't know
It
where
might.
mine's at. I know
I did a yeah, seafood gumbo. I did it for gumbo for beginners. So basically, what I did is I dumbed down every piece of the process, and mainly what I'm talking about is the roux. I mean, I don't typically make my roux that way. I just did it because it's a foolproof way. You're not going to burn it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Uh, I don't like going equal parts flour to oil. I mean, it just makes it. You spend too much time at the end dipping a ladle in trying to get the excess grease out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But at the end of the day, it still comes out, great.
oh
So,
yeah.
but
I've done my roux 3 different ways. I've done it with oil. I've done it with butter. Then I have actually browned flour in a skillet on very low heat and constantly turning it till it all
yeah,
turns brown and you cannot tell the difference and there's no oil
hmm
in it. But that
yeah,
takes a while. But you can
yeah.
bag that stuff up, you know.
Well, yeah, it's like my mom, man. She can do a whole big old pot of gumbo, and she literally uses a little, like, I think it's a 5-inch cast iron skillet, and
Mhm.
she makes that roux in 2 minutes, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, she in 2 minutes, it's hot and fast, and it is perfect every single time. I haven't got. I'm not
Yeah.
there yet.
My mom used to
I can
do
get
that.
mine done. I can get mine done in probably about 15 minutes, but
Yeah.
I cannot get it done. Now, if I do the little beginner's way, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. It's
Let
low
me
and
ask you this.
slow. It's
Have you
foolproof,
have you ever bought that roux in a jar that's made in Louisiana?
Yes, yes. There's several of them. Rouse sells several
Man,
different
that
brands.
stuff tastes just like homemade. It is
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
It's just been canned, you know.
yeah.
That stuff's
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
always look to make my roux the consistency of wet sand. I hear you. I hear you. The thing is, after a while, um, if you've got the right consistency, after a while, and you start getting darker and darker, it's going to level out, and it's going to start. It's not going to stay clumpy like that. It's going to level out. It's still going to be like almost like a thick cake batter, almost where you can
I was
scrape the
gonna say
bottom and it still comes in.
when mine's the way I like it for gumbo, it looks like a melted Hershey's bar.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
smooth and
Yeah,
still good and
exactly. Like
about
a
that color.
dark chocolate Hershey bar.
Yeah,
And at the same time, and the thing is, that's why I like to add my vegetables to my roux,
yeah, me too.
because once I get my roux to the level that I like it, which is basically a chocolate bar, like you said, I add
Yeah,
my vegetables and my Trinity, and then it just gets black as night. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It gets dark,
That
dark.
and it stops the cooking of that, you know, because
Yep.
now you cooled it down and them vegetables just taste so good cooked in it. Then you just start building it from there, you know.
You can let all three of them in if you want. I don't know what they
Yeah, I
bark
love
for.
gumbo, man. It's just I've had plenty of gumbo since then, but it's usually in a restaurant eating it somewhere. I just
Hmm.
haven't taken the time to make one. I used to make it
Yeah.
every year before YouTube, and I would freeze bags of it, like quart-sized bags, we'd eat gumbo for months. And
Yeah.
I'd make a big chili. I do all this in a weekend. I make a big gumbo, a big chili, and a big vegetable soup, and I would freeze them in freezer bags and fill that freezer up. That was the kind of meals you just walk in the house and you know, have it thawed out, throw it on, you're ready to eat. Make some rice.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm probably gonna do a poor man's seafood gumbo. I might actually do that on that little collab with CJ as a poor man's gumbo. And what I mean by that is, what the heck is going on?
Somebody texting you. Sound like.
Hey, I appreciate that. Judge Webb, you're awesome, my brother. Matter of fact, I got something for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna message you over there, and I need to figure out how to send you something. I got something for you, brother. Appreciate that. And for somebody else as well. Chuck, what's going on, my brother? But yeah, I'm gonna do a poor man's gumbo because here's the thing. I've been in a bind before, where, you know, the price of crab meat can fluctuate stupid. But there's a way that you can take, like, basically any kind of whitefish that doesn't, like tilapia, for instance. You can drop whole tilapia fillets in your gumbo while it's cooking, and it will cook down, and you won't be able to tell the difference. I mean, the average layman, you know what I mean, won't be able to tell the difference.
I bet I could tell the difference.
Yeah. I mean, crab has but as far as the consistency of it, man, you just, but it's a poor man's gumbo, man. So if you can't find crab, you can throw a couple of let's call it fillets down in there, and have that. But I like chicken and oyster gumbo.
Yeah.
Chicken and oyster gumbo is phenomenal. A little bit of sausage as well.
You ever made an oyster stew?
Yes. Love it.
I love that.
Ooh. I love all things oysters.
Me too. Me too. Hey, I'm gonna pause my camera for a minute. I've got to grab a beer. And I'm in my well, never mind. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's at the door. He had to go see who's at the door. That's right, bro. Let's see.
No, I'm in here. It's just
okay. All my teams are Cali team, City of Angels.
Y'all probably don't want to see me in my underwear, so I had to pause my camera. Retirement is great, man.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I didn't have a shirt on until right before this live.
Just soaking up that AC, huh?
I just been sitting in my underwear drinking beer all day, man. I sound like what's that cartoon, The Simpsons? Homer Simpson, right here.
Hey, well, what's his name? I was in Killer Miller's video. I commented, I told him, man, that brisket looks phenomenal. Or was I talking about the brisket? I think I was talking about the brisket, because that's when he had the Dallas Cowboys jersey on. Man, I went in on him about the cow. I said, everything looks phenomenal, man, but look, you are stinking this video up or something like that. I was like, take that god-awful jersey off. He loved it, man. He loved it. Hey, and if you haven't checked out CJ's that second video, man. Well, first that damn, what was that? The bone marrow. I had a brain fart for a second. He basted that brisket with bone marrow. Man, I'm gonna have to try that, bro. I'm just curious.
I did a burger one time with bone marrow.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome burger, man.
Yeah, man.
But he basted that some bitch with that, and it looked good. But I'm sorry, I got to give it to him on that second video. That second video, for sure. He did the brisket sushi, the brisket and crab. I called it surf and turf sushi roll. I mean, that was just, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's just, dude.
That sounds good.
That was awesome. John in the house. He in here, man. We've been roasting you, bro. We've been roasting all y'all, really. But not, I mean, not for real roasting, but we just been having fun for real. It's cool. Junker in the house. I hear you. Yeah, bro. It was, but yeah, I bet it was, man. I almost wanted to tell you, hey, look, man, I don't care what you got to do, but send me one little piece. I just want to try it. I guess I'm just gonna have to make it myself. Bone marrow is so good. Yeah, I love it. Make a butter compound with it and put it on your ribeye. I've done it. I've done it. I've also done a Juicy Lucy with that same thing. Instead of having cheese, it was a bone marrow compound butter. And you talk about, yeah, I actually, you know who I got that from?
That's a show enough Juicy Lucy right there.
Yeah, I got that from Greg over at Ballistic Barbecue.
Okay.
He did one just like that. That somebody, I mean, obviously on Ballistic Burger, he takes a recipe from all over that's been in.
He does a lot of copycat videos on purpose because they're through request. I've seen probably every burger video he's ever done, not just on that channel, but he used to do them on his main channel, Ballistic Barbecue. And but I can't remember a particular one. Man, I've seen so many of them, Yep.
It's man, I'm telling you, it's
what he when I think he's out of ideas, he just throws out 20 more. Like man, it's unlimited what you can do with a burger. Really.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Juicy Lucy sounds amazing. Yep. Matter of fact, who did I just watch? I just watched somebody who did a burger that I do quite regularly. I like to do jalapeno popper burgers, but what I do it a little different. So I make my mixture, right? And I like to season my cream cheese, and I don't mean season with season. I like to add fruits. I like to muddle fruits. I don't like to blend it or nothing like that. I like to muddle it so it still kind of has some texture to it, and add it to my softened cream cheese, along with like raspberries or fresh blueberries or whatever. Yeah. And so mix it up. Add your cheeses. Add your fresh jalapeno. And I make like little patties and put them on wax paper, put them in the freezer. I let them get hard. And then when I'm making my patties of meat, I'll add that puck because it comes out like a little hockey puck. And I'll put that in the very center. I'll close it up with my other little bit, man. And they turn out to be about half-pound burgers. You know what I mean? And I don't put the bacon in the mixture because I don't want it to wind up going back soggy. So I just put bacon over the top. But man, you talk about good, man. Use like a raspberry, make a raspberry chipotle aioli to put on the bun, man. Then you're bringing out whatever fruit that you use. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just make that kind of aioli, and man, you talk about. I got a picture on IG where it's one of my first pictures on IG on my Triple B's page. And I'm holding two plates, and they got these big, gigantic burgers on them. And I'm actually walking down my driveway to take to the neighbors and stuff like that. I was feeding all the neighbors these burgers because they were just huge. You can't eat. It's hard to eat just one. But that cream cheese with the fruit would be great on stuffed brie. Man, all of it, bro. I mean,
yeah.
I
love brie, man. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, brie is something else.
One of the best sandwiches I've ever made. I got a video. It's called a Gulf Coast BLT. It was done on that New Orleans French bread. It was bacon, lettuce, and tomato. I made my own bacon that I used on that video, and you top it with fried oysters. And then I had like an aioli, a roasted garlic aioli, and I had some brie cheese right on the top of it, lightly melted on top of them oysters. My God, that thing was good. If you like oysters, you'd love this thing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. I think
That's
I've
one of
seen
the
that video. Actually,
that's
I
one
think
of
I've
the
seen the video.
videos that you do is like, God, man, this thing needs some views. People need to try this, but it's always the video that don't do as good as you think it should, you know. But
Yeah, 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 for sure. I'm ready for some oysters, man. I got to get me some oysters. I'm eating
yeah,
oysters while I'm home. Matter of fact, so one of the wireline engineers out on my job sites, he actually lives right here in Fairhope. And I just found out this, and he was like, I get off my hitch on the 17th. He was like, I'm getting a box of oysters if you want to come by. He lives right over by the Grand Hotel. And he was like, if you want to come over, man, we can. I'm getting a box of oysters and blah blah blah. And I was like, cool, man, yeah, we can do that. I was like, I might bring a couple of steaks over or something. You know what I mean? I got a freezer full of shit right now from Porter Road. I was like, but if I'm cooking any of my meat over at your house, I've got to film it. I got while I'm home, I got to make every opportunity to make videos. I got
there
to,
you go.
you know.
Yeah, decisions. I'm in the
Starting
same boat.
tomorrow.
I
Starting tomorrow.
finally managed to get a little bit of room in my freezer. That thing was flat full, and the overflow went into the refrigerator. I mean, the
Yeah,
freezer above the refrigerator.
yeah.
That thing was packed full, but I'm starting to dwindle down a little bit.
Tomorrow, I am shooting a video, and it's a comparison video. And one thing is something that I've never cooked before, so I'm kind of curious on how it's going to turn out. But I'm doing well. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm going to cook.
Hang on, let me get my pen and paper. No, I'm just
Yeah, I'm going to do a pork belly and beef belly side by side on the offset using hickory. And I'm going to cook it like a brisket, and I'm probably going to do like the full boat little method or whatever, you know, that way I can still get that crust over the top. But that's what I'm going to do. And then the pork belly is way bigger than the beef belly is. So, or no, the other way around. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. They're thawing out right now. One of them's bigger than the other, but I'm going to take some of that pork belly, and I'm probably going to do a down south southern country, call it soul food, call it whatever you want. I am doing a whole spread, greens, you know, corn souffle, you know, probably I got that that beef neck roast in my freezer as well. I'm gonna probably use that as my protein.
Yeah.
And I'll just do it on the grill, you know.
Black-eyed peas, cornbread.
Man, the whole nine, brother. The whole nine. I'm gonna do the whole nine. I'm gonna film every bit of it. It's probably gonna. I'm gonna try. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to keep it down. I hopefully I can keep it down less than 15 minutes, but it's gonna be the whole spread. You know, you want to know how to make a whole country like down south.
Can you go over 15 minutes right now?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can do. I can do 2 hours.
Say, man, don't be worried about doing a long video every now and then, because some of my top videos run 20, 22 minutes. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you're right, man. I mean, something like that, if I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
But I see, like, another thing I want to do, like, I want to show a video on my baked beans, because my baked beans, and yeah, I mean, I use beans out of a can.
That's fine. I think I'm gonna start doing that from now on. It's a whole lot easier.
I use beans out of a can, but it's what I do to my beans, and
yeah,
it's similar to what John did to his beans, but mine's a lot different. Like I use like half and half. I use ground chuck, and I use ground Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage. So I take a half a pound of both is what I do. And because I make a whole hotel pan of this stuff, you know what I mean? Because it's the first to go, brother. Every time I make it, it's the first thing that flies off the.
I love good beans.
But man. Yeah, and then I mean, I do it. You just have to wait to the video. Well, y'all will have to wait to the video and see. But I mean, there's so much that goes into them, man, and they slow cook.
You can make that as a separate video You probably do very well with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a
Okay.
video on that. I'm probably not going to do it while I'm home this time. That's something that I can actually do while I'm out there, you know, at work. That's actually something I can do there because it's an oven cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's basically just going to be putting everything together. Let's see, brother. Not sure if we could roll tide, roll motherfucking tide. That's right. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm glad to be home. I feel fucking phenomenal. I'm still, my taste buds are still off, but like me and my wife was eating lunch when she picked me up from thing, and she was like, "Here, have one of these damn, why I keep wanting to call it goat lamb chops." She was like, "Try this lamb chop," and I was like, "All right." So I tried it. I was like, "Man, this thing's phenomenal." And she had some like green beans and mashed potatoes. And when she was done eating the lamb chop, she was like, "You gotta try them green beans. They taste great." Now I could taste every bit of that lamb, but I could not taste that green bean.
Huh.
I could not taste it. There's some things I just cannot taste.
Well, that's kind of like me. I told you what I'm going through. I got these phantom smells and tastes, but it's not everything. Some things taste just like they're supposed to, but of all things that has a different weird flavor is barbecue. Anything with smoke on it.
Yeah.
And God, I said, man, this stuff's got to hurt and go away. I have to rely on everybody else to tell me if it's good or not. And trust me, my wife is brutally honest. She'll let me know. If she gives me the thumbs up, I'm good. I can't tell. I can't tell right now.
Yeah. Now I can taste sweet. Like I can taste maple syrup. I can taste.
I can taste anything sweet. It's the harsher, savorier flavors that I have a problem with.
So the other night, I was at work, and the wireline crew brought me 4 packages of chicken thighs, and they was like, "Hey, can you cook these up?" And I was like, "Well, hell yeah, I can cook them up. That ain't no big deal, you know." And I have a mess of seasonings while I'm out there. I got a Rubbermaid thing. It's got all my seasonings and stuff. And so this is what I put on them, right? I put salt. I put a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of thyme. I put pepper, a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic. I put some smoked paprika and a little bit of was that New Mexico chili powder that you would use in like a pot of chili, right?
Yeah.
And it was just a light dust over the top. And I grilled these things, and they had skin on, so of course I grilled them all the way up to 190, 195. You know what I mean? There you go. Oh yeah, you got some of that. Oh, you made some. Okay, that's what's up. That is what's up. Hell yeah,
that'll chili powder.
Yeah, that'll be good on a lot of different things.
That'd be good in a regular chili too.
Yes. But man, after them things was done and they was cooked to perfection, man. Like I could tell that it was salted, and I could taste the pepper. I could taste the garlic. I couldn't taste nothing else. I was like, "What the hell, man?" But
yeah. I know, man. You're preaching to the choir here. I've been dealing with this crap since May. I had COVID back in January, and so it took 5 months before that happened to me. Now it just don't want to go away.
Hell yeah, Chuck.
You think I lose weight from it, but no, I just keep eating to see if I can get rid of it, but it ain't working.
Yeah. Chuck said he got some apple smoked bacon on the grill right now. Russ has the people at Junker reach out. Has the people at Junker reach out to you and Mike yet? No.
That thing didn't look like it'd make it through one revolution.
You know what he looked like he used? He looked like he welded a couple of those
clothes hangers.
Yeah, I know that's probably what it was, but it almost looked like because I was gonna jank on him about it. I was gonna say, "Hey man, what'd you do? You go to some newly developed land and pull the flag, the little orange flags that they use when they're doing the survey, the surveying flags. What'd you do? Twist tie some of them together with some duct tape?
It looked like some of that TIG wire, helium wire that we used to weld with. Then he stretched him some aluminum foil across it.
Hell yeah.
Junker.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah,
that's funny.
John, this isn't going to be a long live. Matter of fact, we at 55 minutes in now. We might go an hour, 20 minutes, whatever. But it's not going to be very long. You're going to have to rewatch this live because you came in late, man. We've been having fun talking about y'all's cooks. So we spent 3/4 probably of this live talking about them 3 cooks.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time talking about them. It was a coat hanger. Yeah. We figured that. In the office with y'all on the screen and doing kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings are created by. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But you know what? Big ups to you, man, because my fat ass needs to be in there doing that same shit.
I got a gym membership that I started at the 1st of June. I've been one time since I got the membership. Just enough to get good and sore. I'm like, I don't want to go back.
Peanut butter.
I will, though. I'm getting ready to buckle down.
I got to, bro.
Me too, man.
Something. Even if it's just some, which I had started before I got COVID. That whole hitch before I got COVID, I had developed a whole thing, man. I even did a bunch of meal prepping and stuff, and I was doing a lot of veggies that I was eating meat with, but it was like smaller portions and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't I don't know who Juan is. I'm kind of scared to find out who Juan is, but Peanut. Yeah, hola.
Hey, good evening, amigos. How are you?
We're good, Juan. Are you from where do you live? You live in El Paso?
No, I'm in Tijuana right now. I live in Tijuana, and the drug is going to kill us tonight. They say nobody on the street, or they shoot us tonight in Tijuana.
Tijuana?
Tijuana? Oh man.
Tijuana.
Better stay you behind inside.
Yes, I got 45 people in my house. I got a very small house, but we safe.
Well, good. That's good. God bless, man. God bless.
Yes.
I'm so glad for that. I'm so glad.
I like it the barbecue. You cook at the barbecue?
I dabble. I'm nobody special.
I like it. I like it the barbecue.
Yeah. You have a channel?
No channel. I cook a lot of carne and puerco. Pig. I like it the pig. The roasted pig. Yes.
Yeah. Go check out George with 805 barbecue. He did a whole pig on the Junker. Put that video out today.
I saw the video. He killed a little marranito, a little guy. He's from California.
Yeah. He ain't little though. He's tall. He's a big boy.
No, the pig was little.
The pig. Oh yeah, the pig.
Yes.
That was a perfect size, man. Perfect size.
Oh yes, it was good. It looks good. It looks very good.
Yeah. All right, Keenan. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you stopping by, my brother. Yeah. Juan, Juan, you got Simon. You got him confused right now, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to Simon, man. He wants to know who Juan is.
Juan, Simon, my name is Juan Valdez. I live in Baja California.
What about this?
I speak a little bit of English, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know Sleeper Barbecue?
No, I know.
No.
I
Lance?
know. No, I know him.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I know him. I know him. Him a friend. Of Jorge.
Oh, okay.
He's a.
Do you
He's a
know Harry? You know Harry Sue?
Harry who?
Harry Sue?
No, I don't know. I don't know no Harry Sue.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. There goes George right there. Yeah, he's
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
hola Jorge. Oh, buenas noches, amigo. How are How are you?
There you go. There you go. I don't know how you can keep that up like that, man. I don't know how you... Oh yeah. A boy
Hola.
named Sue. Hola. Living the dream. Daughter wedding yesterday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, is there anybody in the chat that you would like to have come on the panel here and talk with?
I like it. The dog, dog
Dog father.
father.
Dogfather?
Yes, I see his channel.
Yeah.
I know speak good English, but I see him. He does good. He's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
and Ross,
he's in the
Ross, I
gym
see
swinging
Ross.
kettlebells right now.
Yes, I see Ross,
Mm-hmm.
and his son. I see Ross and his son. Yes,
Russ
they
and
good.
his son.
They
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yes, they good. They like it. They like it. The shrimp in carne. Like a brisket. They like it a brisket.
The brisket. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. So they just running around the street killing folks right now, huh?
Yes, it's crazy. These Mexican the drugs is killing the people. It's crazy.
The
Yeah.
druggist.
Yes, very crazy.
The cartel.
Yes, they the cartel. It's crazy. The guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet.
Yes.
I
You say,
bet.
hola, amigo, to the cartel, and they shoot you. Yes,
I better
just
stay
are
over
staying
here in
on.
Mississippi.
Yes. Oh, we got drugs everywhere.
Yeah,
The
that's
drug.
true.
It's
Yeah.
a good. It's a good drug. Good drugs is good.
What's what what's the best drug?
Oh, so the green stuff, the mota, the marijuana is good.
Man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a good.
Yeah, brisket's my drug of choice right now.
Well, I like it. I like it. The brisket is good.
Hmm.
Yes.
I smoke the hell out of brisket.
Oh, yes, it's good.
Yeah. I'll take that over that green stuff any day.
I uh, I smoked the brisket one time on the Junka.
The junker.
Yes, I, I smoked it. I smoked it with the on the Junka, but it's too heavy. It's fall in the fire and it's burned. It's no good.
Oh man.
I don't think that thing would hold up two hot dog weenies very well.
Yeah, junker, it wouldn't. Now, if you get that conker, I'll hold some stuff up now.
Yes, I go to make me one with the with something.
I think we need to do everything we can to get Jorge with 805 barbecue. We need to do everything we can to try to get him sponsored by Conker because they obviously don't like to reach out to folks. But I see more. I've seen more videos. The more I see George use that Conker, there's more and more Conker videos that kind of pop up. That obviously, I mean, I mean, he's kind of a trendsetter when it comes to that conga. Cause I hadn't seen the Junker used yet, but
I've got one in here that I hardly ever use. I forget about it. It's still in the case. I've used it a couple of times. I did it once on video, I think.
Oh, okay.
They work good though.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, let's see. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, stay off them streets, man. Them streets is crazy, man.
Yes,
How's them women? How's them women in Tijuana?
Oh, they for sale. They all for sale. They all everything.
They're
They
for
like
sale.
it. Yes, they are for sale. They like it. They like it. The chorizo. They like it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
They're for sale.
Every single one of them. You get one. You get one. You get one.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious, man. Man, he's a nut.
Wait,
bro.
how much?
He is a nut.
Was that 805? That had to be 805. That wasn't 805?
No.
Okay.
You don't know who that was?
No. Joe? Is that Joe? Okay. Now that figures. Okay.
Yeah, he is the biggest troll, man. He is the king of trolling live.
Oh, he's good at it.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
I think Juan should host a live every Saturday. I agree, man. He's more than welcome to come on mine anytime. Man, and that's another thing. Like, I've only been live, a few times. But when it's hard, that's one thing I want to bring up to anybody in the chat, and y'all can pass it along to anybody, whatever. There's a lot of people that's been going live a lot longer than I have. I kind of have to get in where I fit in, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes or anything like that. But I have to have my time as well, just like everybody else. I show my love. I try to show my love on everybody's live, anybody who goes live. But at the same time, I got to have mine as well. So with that being said, it's so freaking hard to schedule because that's what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start scheduling my lives, and that's what I've done the past couple of times that I've gone live. I've scheduled it well in advance, so I don't particularly step on anybody. So, and if you got your bell notification, I always make mine public, so you get notified that hey, look, he's going live this date, whatever, this time, whatever, blah blah blah. So I tried to give myself some leeway. I think I went live the last time I came home. I went live, and it was around the same time Mike Brown's barbecue went live, and I was like, man, I felt so bad because he stopped his live and had everybody come over to mine, and I did the same thing for him after that. But at the same time, man. So he was speaking the other day about how he goes live on Fridays. Fridays was, and matter of fact, he was poking fun with me. He was like, Friday's my day. He was just playing. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep that in mind. So I made mine for Saturday, and I figured it would be perfect because that's when I fly home. I'm on my back porch. I get to hang out, this and that. This fool goes live tonight. So I went to live and I was like, dang, man, a man can't schedule no live around you because you just go. So he poked fun.
I don't go live very often, but when I do, it's random. It's just whenever I said, all right, I'm going live, and I don't know when everybody goes live. I don't keep up with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know Joe does them pretty much on Wednesday nights. I do know that. Yeah. But like Chud, he'll do a live, but he's not consistent with it like a lot of people. He'll just pop in there out of the blue, and that's the way I do it. Yeah. No notice, no nothing. I just bam, there I am.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like with Chud, he doesn't really have. I think he tries to do it I forget what day he tried. I think it's like a Saturday or something like
Yeah,
that.
I
He
think the
tries to do
times
it.
he has, it's been on a Saturday or a
But
Friday. You know.
but I've also heard him say that he does a lot of his lives for like his Patreon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes it doesn't look like it's consistent because he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. But gonna run, y'all have fun. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, Troy V.
All right, Troy.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you. We about to get out of here too, man. I just wanted to come live here for a minute, man. It's my first day back. A lot of lack of rest right now, and I'm getting hungry. We haven't had dinner, and it's 8 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna have to run and go get us some food anyway. So, but Russ, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me.
Man.
I'm gonna come see you. I guess
next Saturday.
Saturday. If I don't see you before then.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was going to shoot that video Monday, and I still might, but I was planning on shooting another video in Mobile during the week. But now that Derek's girlfriend got COVID and he didn't sound too good, I ain't going nowhere around there until he's free and clear again.
Well, I've got pretty much the details of the video that I wanted to do. I've got them pretty much laid out, and it's going to be funny. It's going to be more of a parody, but it's going to be educational at the same time.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of like, the grasshopper and the, but at the same time, man. So I'm going to do a lot of asking questions, and a lot of them are going to be kind of funny and going to be kind of out there, but at the same time, it's just going to give us a way to show a different side of ourselves. And
there you go.
And at the same time, be educational. And, a lot of people don't ask questions because they feel like they may be stupid questions. And I see it a lot in chats.
Yeah.
In a lot of different chats, I see a lot of questions, people come on there. This may be a stupid question, blah, blah, blah. So I want to ask a lot of them questions. Even though I know the answers to them, I want to ask the questions just so somebody can see, hey, I did it on camera. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I think it'll make for a good video, man. It might not get I might get 3 views out of it, but
I'm sure you do better than that.
I don't see any smoke coming out of that pit boss, bro. Dude, I'm tired, man. I've only actually been home for maybe just a few hours, man. I got meat thawing out right now. Tomorrow is the day. I promise you, I'll send you some pictures. It is.
Tomorrow is supposed to be clear too, so
yeah, that'll be good.
Tomorrow and Monday.
I got a bunch of I got a new tripod. I got a from Newer. I got a what do you call it? It's like, man, it's heavy as hell. It goes on top of your tripod, and you get that smooth.
Oh,
the fluid head. Yeah, man, it's heavy, dude. That thing feels like it weighs 7-8 pounds.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
And so I got that, and I got a little mirror thing that goes on my cold shoe of my phone mount, so I can actually see. That's gonna save a lot of time trying to line up my shots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, hey everybody in the chat. Russ, you can hold on a second. Right. When I end, I'll just put you backstage and talk for a second. But everybody else, man, I appreciate y'all coming on. Everybody who donated, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I really do. And I've got a big giveaway that I got coming up, and I will announce it. It will be its own little video. It'll be a short video, but not a YouTube short. It'll just be a short video. But I'm slowly but surely gathering up stuff. I'm gonna do a big giveaway for my 1,000. Getting close. So I need everybody to share and everything else, man, because everybody from that 1,000 down is going to be entered for the giveaway. So,
there you
go. And it's gonna be worth your time. I promise, man. Y'all share my content, man. Get me out there. Help me reach that 1,000. I promise y'all I'm gonna make it worth your while. So with that being said, man, God bless. I got videos coming. Just got to film them. So
later,
we're gonna get on out of here from there, and I'm gonna run this little Here we go.
Reppin' Alabama like hustle rep 6Gs. And this mud off in my cup is thicker than 6 feet. For that dough, I go nuts. I'm leaving them crispy. Diamonds presidential cut. They dancing like Chris Bree. I'm on my own. I ain't scared to be alone.